In this video, we'll be discussing 1917. Does this movie explode or does it get shot down? We're about to let you know. Let's get into it! What's up, guys? Welcome to Chicks Watchin' Flicks. I'm Holly.
I'm Mandy Lee Thompson.
And I'm Katie Lee.
And today we are reviewing 1917. Two young British soldiers, Schofield and Blake, during the First World War, are given an impossible mission: deliver a message deep into enemy territory that will stop 1,600 men and one of the soldiers' brothers from walking straight into a deadly trap. This movie, guys, was directed and co-written by Sam Mendes. It is 1 hour and 59 minutes long, rated R. Overall opinions? Let's get to it. Mand?
It was just absolutely beautiful. The cinematography, the way it was, we'll talk about this later, I'm sure, but it was mostly all done in one shot, which is so unique for any film, let alone a epic, grand war film.
Grand, good word.
Yeah. Acting was amazing, but I'd say the cinematography really was a character in itself in this movie, and that really stood out to me.
Kate, what'd you think?
I was blown away, no pun intended.
Oh, cheers!
You can't play a drinking game about 1917.
Why not? We gotta find the humor somehow.
This was the best war movie that I've seen in a long time, if not the best war movie I've ever seen in my entire young life. It was so emotionally driven, but I did not cry because I was on the edge of my seat this entire time. I did not have time to feel those emotions, just like these actors or it within the movie. It was incredible.
Well said, Kate.
Excellent. This movie, they throw you in. There is no exposition. There is no, oh, what did the lead character do in his childhood? No, you're watching him from the moment he's given those orders until the end of the movie. And you are immersed into this film 110%.
You don't get any background. It's really a slice of life, and you don't find anything out about him really until the last scene.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Guys, let's get to our favorite segment. Let's talk about acting! Guys, let's start with the stars. Our two leading men, we have George Mackay, that's how you pronounce it, I love that. George Mackay as Lance Corporal Schofield, and Dean Charles Chapman as Lance Corporal Blake.
Got their names
Sound like
right.
me, Holly.
Sorry. Kid, I want you to give us your thoughts.
These two amazing actors, definitely you follow them throughout the movie, and I have to say the difference between the two, because they are so strong together, is one I feel like was driven by passion, who is Blake, and one was more driven by like the realism of war, who is in my eyes driven by Schofield.
Or like his orders.
His orders, like one, brought a little lightness to the movie with jokes during this awful environment that you're put in.
Yeah.
But the other one is like, you could tell the relationship between the two is so strong, but one was a little bit more like, come back to reality. This is, life's not all about medals.
Dean Charles Chapman, I loved watching his performance, especially in the first 20 minutes, because you see him, it's almost like watching a play, because it's all in one shot, and it's all close-ups on him pretty much, and you can see the beats and the changes happening, like when he turns around in the trench and he's got his orders now, he knows he's got 2 days to save his brother's life and 1,600 men's life. You see him go from like hanging out in the fields to getting his orders, and you see all of this happen in his face because it's all one shot. He really got to play the young, fiery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they had, and this will go with technicals too, but they had like 4 months to rehearse. So
It's all about
they
rehearsing.
really got to connect emotionally.
Timing and everything.
Yeah, timing with that, but like emotionally as actors, like 4 months to get into character.
You don't get that for a movie.
That's unheard of.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's great.
Guys, let's talk about some cameo scenes. Our celebs,
That's what they were.
our celebs, they each got a scene, and they were freaking amazing. First, we had like Colin Firth, we had Andrew Scott, Mark Strong, Benedict Cumberbatch, and my man, Richard Madden. Hi. Okay, thoughts?
I just think it's hilarious that you go into this movie feeling like they are going to be larger roles, huge like parts, because like starring Benedict Cumberbatch, starring Colin Firth, and literally this, not to try to spoil anything, but what you see in the previews is kind of what you get. But
yeah, it's not about them.
They do add to the plot points of the movie, and I mean, they're amazing.
I thought that Andrew Scott stood out the most for me.
Me too.
He just nailed that like commanding officer, kind of laid back, like, you're really gonna do this? Whatever, okay. Good luck to you. Like, just smoking his cigarette, looking all kinds of fine.
Andrew Scott, I think, to go on top of what Holly said, he brought some of the only comic relief, which was really important.
Him and Blake.
And Richard Madden's scene, this is a spoiler, can I say it?
No!
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry, wait, are we not allowed to say spoilers?
No! What?
He has to, he goes through a very dramatic moment at the end of the movie when you see him. And I thought he did a great job portraying how a soldier takes very emotional.
Well said, Mandy. You were perfect with. See, you can give away plot points without being a spoiler.
I'm vague.
You're growing. I feel like I'm seeing some growth.
Thank you.
Wow.
It's my bangs.
Yeah, that's it.
My glasses.
Nice glasses, by the way.
Shut up.
Benedict Cumberbatch had one of my favorite lines of all time.
Yeah.
He said, "Hope is a dangerous thing."
Burn.
We're definitely we're Cumber bitches right here.
Speak for yourself.
I almost spit out my line.
That's what his fans are called.
Cumber bitches.
Cumber bitches.
Girls, let's talk
Technicals.
cinematography, directing, writing, all of that good stuff. Lighting, sets, production design. Let's talk about it. Man, what are your initial thoughts?
Okay, the one shot, I know we're all going to talk about that. That was incredible.
Well, okay, it wasn't one shot.
Right.
They made it, they did film it as they wanted to look like one shot. They have never claimed it to be one shot.
Right. Okay. Yes. So that was the grandness, the scope of the set. We know what that must have been, and that was amazing.
It is just all together as a whole a beautiful segment. There's the set designing, the use of natural lighting, the timing they put into preparing, the precision. I read that it took 5,200 feet
just
of
under a mile.
just under a mile of trench building. And just the time they took to prepare this movie before they actually got it on its feet is just it. And it goes to show, if you put hard work in, beautiful masterpieces will come out of it. And I'm just blown away.
I really liked the use of color or lack thereof. Very gray, very everything right until the end. The use of natural light. There's days where they had to shut production down because the light wasn't right. You know, if it wasn't a cloudy day, it would be too shadowy, so they couldn't do it. The night shots, that glow.
They timed
So
all of those
amazing.
flares out beforehand just because.
Amazing.
Exactly.
When it comes to like special effects, like the scene at the end, I read that like they only had enough explosives for four takes.
Ooh.
And they got it done in 4 takes. And just like the natural part of it all, like with him running into that extra.
Oh my god, right?
That was an accident.
Happy
Yes.
accidents. Happy accidents.
And they didn't cut, and they just kept going, and
Wow.
that's the scene they kept. And just the technical aspects of the shots, like they had handheld cameramen holding the camera, but they had everything on drones or cranes, and it was just amazing.
I was more on the edge of my seat for this movie than A Quiet Place.
Yeah. Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
And I was probably even more vocal.
Wow. Yeah.
The people next to me probably were like, what is going on
Oh
with
my
her?
God.
I was like,
You were.
Oh. Girls, what would you give this movie as a rating on a scale of 1 to 5? 5 being the best, 1 being the worst. Mand.
4.7. I know. Okay, I really liked it, but I'm.
oh, I know why.
I'm disgusted.
Animals.
Oh, I hated the animals dying. It didn't resonate with me like Little Women did.
Oh my god, that's fine. It's fine.
I connect
It's
with
fine.
Little Women. I can't connect with a story about the World War I because I was never in World War I.
Great. Cade, what'd you think?
I am going to give it a big old 5. This was such a beautiful tragedy.
I feel like I'm
Yeah.
on the opposite lines of the war right now.
Girls, I'm gonna give this film a 5.0, baby! Come on! Yo, it deserves nothing less. And there it is. Done. Do we recommend you to see this movie? Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely. Go see this in the theaters. It is worth the ticket price, guys. Well, fellow movie buffs, that's it for today. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and leave us a comment below. Are you seeing 1917? Have you seen it already? What are your thoughts? We want to hear from you. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button and little notification bell, so you are in the know when all of our upcoming videos come out. Alright guys, that's it for Chicks Watching Flicks. I'm Holly.
I'm Mandy Lee Thompson.
And I'm Katie Lee.
And we will see you next time! I'm just jealous of my glasses.
Can I try your glasses on?
These are just so not me.
Oh my gosh, you're blind to the bat. Like, trifocal?
Look how cute I am though. Fuck you.